Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So that we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes from managing the emotions, all right? So you can identify your intuition. It comes with spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes with the essence of love, okay? Loving self, loving others, loving beings, loving planet, and absolutely loving God, okay? We're looking for spiritual health, spiritual wealth, but it comes from the balance, all right? Balancing our yin and our yang, so we can co-create with the universe. The universe does not co-create without you, okay? All my readings are timeless, okay? Some of them could be past energy, future energy, or energy right now, okay? So we're looking to co-create with the universe. So what energy are we looking at today? Collective. Somebody who doesn't want to speak, or somebody who wants to speak now. We're looking at perfection. We're looking at someone probably trying to protect their property, or you have maybe a woman that's looking at her self-expression, okay? Because we're in the house of one, all right? We're looking at someone's state of mind, okay? We're looking at someone's health or someone's circumstances when it comes to someone's self-expression, how they take care of their children, how they take care of business. Somebody is looking at someone's property. Because now we're looking at the mood, but someone's taking action, the ability. Because now we're looking at an idea, a birth of an idea, for stability, first expression. Somebody probably was looking at 2 children, or someone has 2 children. But we're looking at romance, we're doing protection. Someone has the action and the ability to look at someone's self-expression when it comes to romance, okay? We're looking in the house of 2, okay? Someone is trying to protect their property, all right, when it comes to romance. Someone's looking at maybe jewelry, money, okay? This is like furniture, all right? Because now we're in the energy of 2. Somebody's looking at romance. Somebody looks at romance as property. So someone's looking for a romance, all right, just to get a property. So somebody needs to protect their romance, okay, away from maybe a Taurus or an Aries person. And that's the mood, all right? Because now we're looking at the sensations, okay, of how someone gains their money. Okay, so someone needs to protect when it comes to romance, all right? So someone's looking at negotiation on the table when it comes to property, but it came through romance, and now it's going to be a proper. Now, in the open, there seems to be someone maybe is in the energy of looking at a situation when they're in the energy of losing money because of the situation. Because now they're in the house of 10. 10 means, yeah, this is someone probably in the public, all right, or looking at public life, but we're standing in within the community. Somebody was using their career, all right, for social status. This is the attitude of someone's parenting, or this is someone's that's in honor or authority. We're looking at someone's career and how they perform when it comes to profession. So now we're looking at a life direction and someone's achievement. Someone was losing property and trying to protect through romance, but they're going to be losing this situation because now you understand that somebody was using romance, okay, to achieve someone's property, okay. Property, all right, could be such as furniture, art, jewelry, money, okay? Anything to do with gaining, all right? So someone was gaining property through romance by using their profession, all right? So someone was using and abusing their direction of power, okay? Because now when you look at someone's social status, you're going to understand that someone was using romance to get someone's property, because they look at people this way and this is how they're going to be losing it. So now when we look at Venus, this is how someone's gaining property and this is how someone's losing property, and this is the attitude maybe of a parent, okay? But we're looking at someone's career when it comes to profession, all right? When it comes to work, could be a Taurus or Aries person. So now you have to use your intuition when it comes to work, because now you're in the energy of house 12. Now you understand your energy, okay, connected to the strength of your intuition. You can find out the strength or weaknesses of this person. So now you're looking at the concerns of maybe someone's institution, someone's career. Maybe someone needs to be hospitalized, but someone's looking at maybe spiritual prison. Because now we have like the information. When you go within, you're like a library. So now you have to protect your resources, your services from this person. So now we understand that someone is in fear, because now you understand someone within their romance is a hidden enemy. All right, so now you have to collect the unconscious mind when it comes to spirituality. Now you're looking at karma, because somebody was looking at someone's property as a bridge to go forward within power status. So now we have a situation where we're looking at someone that's very jealous but very lazy and self-indulgent. We're looking at someone maybe industrious, but we're looking at intervention now, because someone was looking for love, for material status. So now we're in the energy of someone being very determined. All right, so now that when it comes to career, now they'll be losing the properties, they'll be losing their career. So someone's decreasing in career, because somebody needs to go around protecting their properties now. Right, because when we look at the expression of house 1, all right, someone's looking at protecting their property, all right, because somebody was very impulsive. Someone took action. They had that courage to go forward. This is the energy of the person's state of mind when it comes to romance. Very impulsive. They took action forward, all right, because now we're looking at the courage of someone's actions when it comes to romance, okay? So you have to be careful. This is someone's survival pack. This is their value when it comes to love and romance, all right? Manipulation. Could be a Taurus person and an Aries person. So now you have to protect your heart, collectives, all right? Remember, the heart is the seat of the soul. Illuminate the mind with truth. So somebody's kissing and telling, and someone's looking at someone's mind. Someone's trying to illuminate someone's mind. Someone's playing mind games with somebody when it comes to romance. Okay, because we saw the manipulation card as well. All because they want to lead into this house. But now they feel like when it comes to their career, they're losing it now, because that's how they gain their career when it comes to property and career. So now you're looking at someone being very impulsive, all right, when it comes to the energy, when it comes to self-expression, all right. What else do we have? Somebody wants to ride away from the situation. They feel like maybe they was very too impulsive. Someone galloping forward. So someone saw luck when it comes to Aries situation, okay? Because they were looking at someone's property, but it was for manipulation, for jewelry, for gifts, for property. So they was using romance as a manipulation. So now someone's looking within their stability, okay? And somebody doesn't want to talk because they understand the foundation of how they built. Their legacy was through manipulation of romance. And now at work, it seems to be going for a decrease. And this person doesn't want to speak because they understand that everyone is speaking about the situation. It is in the energy. So now someone's in the mood when it comes to love, okay? Whoops. Okay, so we're looking at maybe a Taurus person when it comes to the increase of their property. We're meant to be living in like God's way of living. But somebody was using the situation just to gain property. So someone probably acts like a divine person when it comes to romance. But this person's energy when it comes to self-expression is like flirtation, actions of flirtations, okay? Because now when it comes to the actions of flirtation, this person goes around looking for overseas travels through romance to increase their career. So now someone's looking at a foreign place or maybe foreign learning about someone, okay? So now we're looking at an academic subject or a law, or maybe someone's looking at a lawsuit, or maybe someone is a publisher. Because now we're looking at foreign culture or sports, all right, when it comes to house 2, when it comes to someone's mood, romance. They're not living God's way. They're living more for status, power, okay? Because now someone's looking very possessive. Someone's in a very possessive romance, okay? Because someone's in a romance just for loving of material. So this is where you have to be very patient, because this person is very persistent when it comes to possessions, okay? Because someone's very possessive, all right? Someone was relying on this romance, okay, when it comes to this organization, what they were doing. Okay, so now maybe there's a conversation now, because now we're in Mercury. So someone's in the mood. Someone can have a mood swing because of their impulsive action. They could be acting out at the moment. So you have to protect your properties, okay? Because someone's talking about how someone was gaining, how someone came in and had this offer for this house, it was through manipulation, just to show off, that sort of thing. So now someone's losing maybe support to build their foundation, because now we're in house 10. Someone's looking at someone's social status because the attitude to parenting is become as a decrease. So now there seems to be a situation where someone was standing in the community when it comes to career, but it seems like someone in the public eye is losing this situation. Yeah, endurance. There's too much secrets. Someone was strangling someone by the neck. Do you know what I mean? Because now we're looking at house 8. All right. Now someone's shedding light about someone's legacy, someone's inheritance, because someone would want to share someone's finance through manipulation of romance. They want other people's money. Okay. They want a partner that has money or possessions. So now we're looking at someone's health or someone's work. This could be a link as well to a brother and a sister, but we're looking at someone's tradition when it comes to romance. Now we're also looking at a situation where someone was looking for unalivement or an ending to broadcasts that I've got this sensational when it comes to money. All right. Maybe as well, there seems to be an ending of one thing in order for another thing to happen. Remember, every ending has a new beginning. Okay. Maybe someone's leaving an organization because there's too much talk, too much gossip. Okay. Because somebody was going around probably sleeping with everybody. Now everybody's talking about everybody. If all the men got together and spoke about this one person, there's going to be a huge loss, okay, when it comes to someone's cardinal, okay? Someone's reputation is being decreased when it comes to direction, when it comes to gaining a position. They look for people in power. So now we're looking at optimism. Someone's mood very optimistic, okay? Especially when it comes to the Sagittarius energy, they have that desire, okay? So they seek. This person seeks when it comes to their organization. Riches, see, when it comes to career. When it comes to career. Someone's very optimistic though. Especially when it comes to house 9. Publishing, cultural, learning, about this belief. Someone's going to be probably losing an overseas property. Maybe 2. Maybe 2 properties they'll be losing. It's down to their belief when it comes to romance. You know, there's too much grief in their belief when it comes to the brief. Yeah, probably there's like maybe 2 properties overseas, but the increase of travel will be decreasing probably when it comes to like public speaking, stuff like that, because there seems to be a lawsuit in the energy. If you're a Sagittarius person, Pisces person, at work, there seems to be a structure that needs to be looked upon. Someone's very impulsive. Yeah, maybe there's an energy of someone's mood of appreciation, the will appreciation, when it comes to the romance of maybe a Leo and a Taurus person, or the Aries. Maybe a Leo was very impulsive. So because of this, maybe they done something for this masculine. Like, I don't know, they must have done something for this masculine. Maybe this masculine felt obligated to this person, like appreciation. And this appreciation is going to way out of its order. Restlessness. Yeah, people are talking about this restlessness of this Taurus and Leo person when it comes to like romance and why it happened and how it's going to be ending. And someone was too optimistic. Someone was an opportunist. Yeah, so now someone's losing maybe 2 properties, maybe 3, but they're big ones as well. Now I'm looking at appreciation when it comes to house 5. Someone was looking at appreciation, all right? Maybe someone took a gamble when it comes to being impulsive with a Taurus person when it comes to romance. Because it was more about a love affair and anything that involved creativity. So this could be like an artistic pursuit. All right, maybe they liked a hobby or something, or doing recreation or something. Or this could be children or lovers. All right, but it was it was under manipulation. It was a gamble. Maybe a Leo took impulsively, but now he has to protect his property. Somebody was flirting. It was the thoughts of flirting. So the thought of this person when it comes to house 3 Okay. House 3, yeah, is all about maybe he was edged on by maybe siblings, you know, but someone's looking at communication and information about Taurus person when it comes to their romance. This is the talk. There's letters going around, messages going around. Maybe someone's going to find a document or information about what's going on. Someone's learning something. Someone has knowledge about something. But maybe it was a short journey. But this is the mental energy of a Taurus person. Okay? It's flirting. They love to flirt. Maybe they just love to flirt together. They just got out of hand. But you don't want to chat to me for 13 years. Adiwali can fuck off. It's always about a Leo and a... Anyway, so we're looking at flirtations, right? That's coming flat in a decrease. Because someone was too optimistic about the situation. Maybe they were working together and the flirtation got a little bit too increased into a romance. All right, so maybe this romance is now decreasing. But it went into flirtation. He had a choice. All right, maybe someone had a choice. This is what this conversation is. Maybe a Leo had a choice between a Gemini and a Taurus person, or maybe Aries person, or maybe a Virgo person. There was a choice. Do you understand? So now we're looking at balance. Now I'm looking at fairness, balance, truth, looking at the truth when it comes to house 7. All right, house 7 is all about like a long-term partnership. It could be business, it could be marriage. All right. Also, it's looking at a lawsuit. Someone's looking at maybe a contract. Remember this about Libra, all right? So now you look at someone's agreements. It's become a disagreement with other people as well. So now we're looking at something that refers to something very concerning. Maybe they got itched on with a niece, a nephew, or a grandparent within this organization. Maybe a Virgo person, okay? That's maybe a niece or a nephew within this organization when it comes to this romance. So now this flirtation, right? When it comes within the energy of 3. So maybe they were texting each other, documents, you know, lots of communication. But it maybe they were traveling around together every day as well. So now we're looking at the knowledge and we're having this early learning about the acceleration of a Taurus person when it comes to romance. Okay, and appreciation of a Leo person when it comes impulsive when a Taurus person. When they offered an organization with this person. So now because they've done an organization together, they're looking at their practicality when it comes to organizations, going for a loss. All right, they were too optimistic and it's going public. Leo person could be a public person. They're looking at their reputation now, all right, or their moral conditions. Okay, you can have a look at someone's life goals, someone's prestige, someone's position in life when it comes to practicality. All right, we're looking at house 10. All right, we're looking at someone's public life, someone that stands in the community. Someone's career, maybe someone's social status is decreasing, all right? Because now we're looking at someone's attitude when it comes to parenting, when it comes to love, when it comes to authority, honor, when it comes to career and performances. Someone's life direction is achieving loss, okay? And someone's mood is quite up and down at the moment, all right? Because now someone's learning, someone's published the situation as well. So it's out in the public. It's in the public domain. And someone doesn't want me to speak. Oh, well. Okay. So I'm looking at organization. Organization going for a loss, my lovely. All right. Maybe someone's very dominated by a mother. Okay. When it comes to practicality. Okay. Maybe they're living through their mother's eyes, maybe. Because now we're looking at house 9 again. We're learning. We discovered. Maybe someone's coming from overseas. It's a secret, man. Secrets. They got too much secrets. But God's coming in to control this situation because it was a choice to be made. But it became a discrimination. All right. Maybe someone's in the public, a Leo person, looking at speculation when it comes to like philosophy, when it comes to psychic, when it comes to astrology, when it comes to wisdom, or when it even comes to astronomy. Someone needs to be more versatile. They're talking about how the versatility of a psychic telepathic person. So we're looking at someone being very resourceful when it comes to the house 4, all right? That could be like events happening in order, to bring order. Because this needs to be caution. Too many fucking flying monkeys, man. After maybe a fortune of a Leo person. Maybe somebody wants to negotiate with their friend's contract. Someone was influenced. Someone's very excited. They felt fulfilled, none in the criticism by innovations. Because they went into this idealism thing. They need to concentrate on this quarrel about someone's original ideas. Oh, Scorpio's barfing. See, seduction. It's all about seduction for company. Oh, these people are so fucking fickle. All right, we're looking at secrets, all right? So now this an understanding that there's been light's been shedding on a question in which somebody was looking at someone's legacy through romance, okay? They wanted to increase their financial situation. So they manipulated when it comes to romance. Somebody wanted to share finances of other people's money. They were looking for a partner with money or possession, okay? So now you look at someone's health or how someone works. So a brother or a sister could be involved as well. But we're looking at this house. Maybe something's coming to an end, all right? Because now we're looking at the broadest sense of someone's concerns when something's coming to an end, all right? In order to make room for something else, all right? Too many secrets, man. Too many secrets. That's the desire as well. It's secrets. It's a desire. A desire. It's wrong. So you look at protection. Looking at someone's self-expression, okay? Looking at, remember, energy, house 1, okay, is always about someone's state of mind, all right? Someone's health, okay? His or her health or a concern, all right? So you're looking at circumstances. When it comes to protecting your property, someone's probably arguing over properties, all right? Someone's probably looking at someone's table. Somebody probably was looking at, like, their mood, someone's mood. Someone's got up and down mood swings because someone's trying to protect their property, all right? But it looks like someone trying to negotiate. It looks like someone wants 2 children. But you have to stop someone from moving for a moment. You have to stop and think. Someone's stopping and thinking, illuminating the mind about a secret. Somebody was sleeping with the enemy. So they were looking at someone that's very probably immature when it comes to romance. So the protection is here when it comes to the state of mind. It's protection. Maybe someone, a mother of 2, very intuitive. This is the sweetheart. Maybe she sensed this romance behind her, all right? Because this is someone that has like the cup of love, and she seeks a cup of love, and she uses her energy to protect her family and her children. All right, what house is that again? 1, yeah, that's her state of mind. She's very protective. She's an advisor. Maybe she felt the foundation of someone's impulsiveness when it comes to maybe an Aries person, okay? And she wants all the appreciation. Maybe an Aries or a Leo sees this appreciation of maybe Queen of Cups, a very loving person that's working very hard. So now we're looking at maybe someone's state of mind when it comes to protecting someone, a single parent of 2, maybe. But behind is a romance. Maybe someone intuitively feels this romance behind this person. So it seems like there's two people, 2 women and a man now. So there's a secret. Taurus is a fucking devil. There you go. And Ali don't want to chat to me. Never mind. Let's keep going, man. Oh, why do you Tauruses have to come out like this? It's like you look just want obsession of people's money. So now you're looking at a very obsessive person when it comes to romance. You have to protect yourself from this person when it comes to romance, all right? Because now we're looking at house 2 again. House 2 is all about someone is stealing, lying, cheating, and they're stealing people's property. This is why you have to protect maybe 2 buildings or an estate. We're looking at jewelry, looking at money, all right, when it comes to this person. Someone is stealing and someone is in someone's furniture sitting down very comfortably, all right, in someone's house, working with the devil, okay? So now we're looking at someone's toxic situation. Maybe it was a bonding, trauma bonding or something. Because now we're looking at a very toxic situation with a Taurus person. They want a Gemini stuck. So now that's in their thoughts. Is entrapment. And that's why they're looking at a situation when it comes to house 10. They were looking at entrapment. That's their career, entrapment. So within the community, all right, this is how they bring in their love, career, social status. It was an entrapment at work. So now people at work is talking about this situation, how someone came in for a social status. This is their attitude, especially to parenting. This could be a very evil mother as well, a Taurus person. So maybe someone has to protect their children from a Taurus person. Looking entrapment. This person is going to spiritual prison, or prison of the mind, all right? Now you're looking at someone's state of mind. Maybe a single person now, or they're losing their status, okay? Because someone's angry. Maybe someone's single and they're losing out on something. Okay, so we're looking at maybe an institution, such as a hospital, or looking at jail sentence, because someone's got knowledge and information about this devil in this house. Okay, they were leading a romance to go into this house to entrap. That's what the thoughts were. Okay, so now within this career, people are talking about it. Okay, so now there's concerns within this institution. Maybe someone has to go to a mental institution. Okay, or we're looking at armed forces. But there seem to be hidden fears. Why? Because in this house, there is a hidden enemy. Okay. You have to look within your unconscious mind. We're looking at spirituality, because now someone's looking at karma, okay? Every action has reaction, man. So now I'm looking at a career situation. People are looking at someone's career. Someone's looking at someone's professional achievements when it comes to a Taurus person or Virgo person. They're saying a Taurus person is fucking evil, a jealous, evil person. So now they're losing when it comes to creativity. Maybe a Sagittarius person or Aries person, okay? Maybe it comes to creativity, it's too stuck, it's lost, not creative. When it comes to the thoughts, it's not open. So now someone's losing when it comes to career because they're not a creative person. So now they're very angry about the situation. Maybe they feel they're losing their status, because maybe somebody was in the energy, okay, of seeking optimism, but the mood, they're losing the mood when it comes to Queen of Wands, okay? Because we're looking at a situation where someone's very outspoken, but somebody was exaggerating, and they're being very irresponsible and tactless when it comes to romance, okay? Now, justice is here, fairness, balance, truth. We're looking at someone's state of mind, and a state of mind, you have to protect maybe your children's mother or the children of this toxic romance with a Taurus person. So now you're looking at working. 3 people working. Aries, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Devil. And the Devil. And the Devil is their leader. Maybe 3 women working in this situation. We're looking at romance, all right? Have to have a different perspective when it comes to, like, how God wants us to love, all right? This is, like, number 2 when it comes to acceleration. It's like God's way of living, God's way of loving. But it seems to see in a situation where someone was using flirtation for romance to take someone's property, for entrapment. So now when it comes to this state of mind, they're losing at work and losing properties because of this situation. They were too optimistic about it. Now they're losing the optimism now. Why? Because someone discovered something. Maybe someone from overseas, okay? Or they're just losing overseas properties. They're losing it, man. Or maybe they're just losing their mind. Okay, so now we're looking at working, a team. There was a team of people, collaboration of people. So now we're looking at status. We're looking at materialism, materialistic people that were very persistent. They're very possessive, envious people. The Devil. So now someone's thinking about this situation. Maybe the masculine thinking about this situation, about flirting. Maybe he's thinking about a Libra, Gemini person. But on his head is the romance of the Devil, Taurus person. Maybe he had a baby mother. She ran. All entrapment, says him right. 3 women, says him right. I don't have no sympathy no more. I had it. 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 Don't have it no more. Had it, man. Looking at offerings. Someone offered. They were very optimistic in this offering. So now, we're looking at how someone gained their profession when it comes to their social status. Someone looks like they were trying to get an offer when it comes to a career. They wanted to be the standing one within the community. So we're looking at someone's public life, okay? Someone's life direction and their achievement was for an entrapment, okay? It was an organization. It was organized by a team of people. And now someone's worried up at night, maybe by a Gemini person, up at night, worried in fear, in the air. Because now someone's losing optimism about this entrapment, about trying to be practical. They tried to be really practical within this organization. So now they're trapped within the mind. Because now you're looking at a loss when it comes to creativity, when it comes to ventures, or maybe even traveling, or even property. They're losing career, reputation, you name it. Because now you're looking at a situation where someone's been guided by the angels to go forward, okay, away from the situation. So someone's learning about the situation because someone's going to be publishing something, because now you're going into the Six of Swords. Someone's coming out of the situation. It was a difficult situation. So now we're moving to calmer waters, maybe a Leo person, because maybe he showed so much appreciation, Maybe he feels appreciation to a sweetheart person at home that works at home alone as well. I forgot that represents that as well. Maybe he feels this appreciation, maybe with Gemini Aquarius person who was too optimistic. Now he's losing. He's losing, man. And this Queen of Wands losing, just up at night, maybe about Gemini person. Or the thoughts about this organization, about this entrapment is in the mind. And the masculine is probably lying down, resting. But on top of his head is the devil. Taurus person. Maybe baby mothers, creative women they worked with, team of women. Now someone's seeking to maybe close one or two things, but someone's looking back at the situation. There's too much within this organization, too much worry, too much fears, too much jars in the ears, because they said, don't do this entrapment. God said, don't do it. Don't do it, because someone's talking to God. No, they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. So the Empress is talking, because that is also Gemini, Libra and a Taurus. So this is also the divine feminine. She saw this within her dream, the flirtation from the devil. Different perspective, man. You've got to have a different perspective when it comes to your cardinal, all right? We're looking at success. Someone's losing the optimism when it comes to success and achievements, all right? Now someone's trying not want to lose ends. It seems to be a closure. Okay. So now maybe in the energy of appreciation. Okay. Someone maybe appreciates, all right, maybe the innocence or the gamble of a love affair. Anything to do with creativity. Someone probably appreciates the creativity maybe of a Libra person. All right. Because now they're thinking of the situation. Or maybe a friend they're thinking of. But maybe this friend thing, it became into flirtation, into a romance that should have happened. It was organized for an entrapment, this flirtation that went into a romance. So now there's a battle with Aquarius person. Maybe he feels appreciation, but this is a battle of the mind working. Maybe with Aquarius person, he feels a sweetheart. Now you got a battle. You wanted a fight, you got one. With the devil and the Empress, there you go, Aquarius Libra person. So now you're looking at missing an opportunity, or someone's in regret because they were looking at a third-party person. It could be people, things, and places, all right, when it comes to a third-party person. Somebody was handed the gift of God, but they ignored it, and they were more focused on life issues, okay? Maybe other people's life issues. But somebody was looking at a battle at any cost when it comes to Aquarius person. Do you understand, right? So now someone's in the energy of trying to work on appreciation. We're looking at the impulsiveness. Okay, so now someone has the ability and the courage, all right, to go forward. Okay, so now we're going forward. All right. Oh, what house is that again? 1. Oh yeah, the state of mind is working on mind, body, and soul. Maybe someone was thinking they should have worked on a closure because now they understand that they went to bed with the devil, and now they wake up in hell. Waking up in hell, man. 1 minute you're sleeping and you're up at night because you're trapped with the devil. And maybe an Aries person is thinking about this. They were looking for someone's ships to come in, man. That's all it was. So now maybe someone's guided by a past over. Ooh, they're guided by the devil. Flirtation, man. So someone has an insight because they're thinking about this toxic situation, about entrapment that's in the mind. Someone's trapped in the mind about closure, success, achievements. Someone is thinking about teamwork because it's all coming down. The practicality was not practical. It's all coming down, man. Maybe someone was living through their mother's eyes, a very dominated mother. So you know when you've got everyone working for you, all my slaves. Look at them all working on their harvesting. And they're kind of moody. Maybe got mother issues. Who knows? That resonates. Or maybe someone's living through the mother's achievements. Or they use their children to get their achievements. And now they're stressed about how they're going to feed their family now. Should have thought about that before we done chicory dickory dock. Manipulation. Manipulation, man. What's above is below. So someone sees something in their dreams. They know what's going on. So now they discovered a discovery of someone's achievements and success. Now someone is walking away from people, things, and places. Why? Because there's too much secrets. Too much secrets when it comes to shedding the light on someone's legacy and someone's inheritance, okay? Because it also seems like someone was in the energy of secret cults, all right? Because now we look at the power of maybe bringing an ending to something or someone's power and status, okay? Because now we're looking at maybe romance, isn't it? That was flirtation that been made into a romance, but it was all organized for an entrapment. So when you're up at night, remember what's above is below. Just organize the mind, okay, my lovelies. And I may be a Leo person is trying to, or Sagittarius. Someone's coming from afar. Maybe you haven't seen this person for a long time. Or this person could be a famous person. Because now you look at house 9 when it comes to Sagittarius energy. Because this is someone very outspoken. We're looking at someone honest as well. Someone's coming direct. Someone overseas is coming. It's an explorer. But you're looking at lawyers though. Or a priest. Someone discovered. Maybe a Leo trying to defend their discovery. Walking away. When it comes to projects. Comes to moving on. Actually, I like these cards actually. Yeah, I like these ones. Okay. A mother, a sweetheart, feels this toxic situation of entrapment. She's going for a wheel of fortune. Someone sees after someone's wheel of fortune. Maybe a karmic situation, going for a loss. Because now we had loss here as well. House 12, loss of fortune, loss of houses, loss of money, loss of an opportunity or turning point. Someone's very angry about the situation because the entrapment did not work. Now they're up at night, worried, stressed, in the dress. Hey! There you go. The devil's trapped, man. The devil Taurus is trapped, man. Because now they're trapped in the mind. Think about a Gemini person. Now we're looking at restrictions, isolations. This is self-imposed restriction as well. Someone is looking at spiritual prison, prison of the mind, or earth prison. A Capricorn, Taurus person, or a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Because now there was entrapment about 2 o'clock. And that's what they're talking about. For this blunt talking about this vampire energy or confusion. Someone's got passion. Maybe a air sign masculine is looking at a Queen of Wands and is having some real blunt talking to this person. Real blunt. And she's trying to turn her head. Trying to act like she's all innocent. No, she's not. She's toxic. There's 3 people in this energy. Or it could be 1 person in one. But now we're looking at loss. Let me tell you. Loss, abandonmentship. Why? Because they played on the 2 card. They played on someone's emotions. They played on someone's abandonment issues. Now they're going to be losing when it comes to creativity. They haven't got no more creative ideas to go towards the situation. Because maybe a Queen of Wands feels abandoned by a water sign person. Maybe the desire about this secret. So now she's probably looking at maybe stabbed in the back, or this Queen of Wands is losing. Some of you as well is losing because of an entrapment. Somebody was draining someone's emotions, giving false promises. There was no emotions there. They didn't want them to look around at 2 o'clock and bring closure to success. So now they're looking at their own loss now and abandonmentship when it comes to creativities. Because somebody had to protect their property and the mind had to come to calmer waters. Maybe Aries person was very impulsive when it comes to this team, when it comes to reunions, when it comes to celebration or festive ideas after someone's fortune. That's the state of mind of somebody. Because now someone's arguing over properties. Because now someone is thinking, maybe a Taurus person or Libra person is thinking about Aries person and a Gemini person when it comes to their devil energy, about trying to take control of a friend when it comes to a contract. They try to control through romance, a contract through romance. So now they're up at night worried. Because now the devil is stuck. The devil's in entrapment. The devil's going to jail. Yeah, a love choice now. They think about Gemini person. Love choices, Gemini, Taurus person. Love choices, too many love choices. Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, everywhere. Different perspective. Maybe about someone's legacy when it comes to the Empress. Maybe a King of Cups' wife or something comes with a decision when it comes to like creative ideas. Somebody's stalking, but someone's doing some blunt talking though. Because they've been thinking about this fight. A backstabbing when it comes to messages, when it comes to money, an Ace of Pentacles. A lover is up at night, Gemini, Libra person. It could be the Empress, or it could be a situation where there's a masculine Gemini person looking at entrapment of a lover. They're trapped in a lover, maybe Aries person or Leo person. So now we're looking at someone's thoughts at night. They're up at night, worried about this love choice, maybe of a Gemini curious person going into a Wheel of Fortune when it comes to Ace of Pentacles. Because they're too damn happy. Maybe someone's happy because the foundation of the 2 Cup is like a spiritual kind of like treasure. Because you're going to get your seeds. Because what's above is below is coming down to be practical. The lesson of practicality. Okay. We're looking at God's love, you know. That's what someone's thinking of. Maybe someone's talking to their soulmate. Because now we're looking at acceleration. It's the God's way of living, okay? So now the devil's trapped because he's not invited to the cookout. No, because you're not living in God's way of living. They're not living on the highest pinnacle of self when it comes to self-love, you know? And loving other people. So now someone's very wounded. Look at the wounded warrior. Maybe looking at this internet, maybe. Maybe feels very optimistic. Maybe look at too much secrets, illusions, delusions when it comes to a fight with a Aquarius person. Maybe someone's in fear. Yes, Leo. All of you. Good. That's you right, man. You wanna fight? Come on then. These karmics like to fight divine energies, man. Yeah, reliability. Now maybe they feel that they want to show appreciation to a Aquarius person because they were fighting the battles. They both were. So now looking at reliability. Maybe someone wants to come forward and start flirting, but they're waiting for the ships to come in. Or maybe there was a situation where a Leo person wanted to find appreciation, but he went forward to an earth sign person. Why? Because maybe they were friends, but flirtation went into it increased into a romance, and now his ships came in and he went sailing right into the devil. That's your problem. There you go. Performers, maybe he had that little, you know, anaconda thing. Yeah. His little pipe hole, that little hole in between. Hey, now you're looking at its properties now. Because now you're looking at 4, 5, 6, 7. Somebody has to stand up against this person, Leo person. See, the damn boy is too fucking fast. So now you're looking at King of Swords. Maybe he's very happy about maybe moving away, maybe thinking about flirting with someone. He's very happy. Oh, he's coming to an end. No, he said, no, this is God as well. I said, no, that's coming to an end. I ain't flirting with that person. Who was it? Sagittarius person, no, I'm not flirting with that one. You must be joking. So he's happy. He's happy to end this flirtation when it comes to the thoughts of increasing romance with a Taurus person, because they feel like when they think about it, they understand it was an entrapment, the devil. Do you understand? So now they're looking at a 2 of Cups. Okay, so now God is thinking, okay, I'm happy now. All right. So now you're looking at what's above is below. Bring your seeds down, collective. All right, and so you can be practical. Okay. Some of you probably list, oh my days. See, 2 of them. 2. This is so beautiful. 2. And so, and also this is my card when it comes to someone when they pass over. Like today, someone called me, because I call myself on call. I went out to do a reading and a mother passed through as well. And normally this card comes up, but the conversation always starts up with the Queen of Swords. I always say, right, I'm ready to have that conversation. And normally they travel through me. I had to have a little bit of a lie down today because it's a bit of an emotional one. Do you know what I mean? Like, but someone's looking at flirtation. They're very, very happy when it comes to ships to come over. So what Leo did, he went and invested. He went flirting and he went with his ships. Yes, he did. And he went up that way. Yes, he did. To be practical. So now you understand his practicality has come to a loss. Because now you're looking at 2 of Cups, two alchemists, 2 gifted people as Queen of Swords. We're not channeling his mum today. We're not doing that. Not doing that. And I just said it, Queen of Swords comes out when someone's channel through. Leo, you're not traveling through me as well on this channel. No, you're not doing that. What did I say? This card comes up, channel through. You're not doing that. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh, Papa, oh, baby, Addy. No, we're not doing that today. No, no, no. Mum's in a good mood. No, 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 no. Not doing that. No, got to put your foot down. Boundaries. Take telepathic. See, told you. Decision to invest behind my back, intuitively connected to someone, but he made that decision to invest in a Taurus person. Now this investment is going to be in bankruptcy with this Taurus person, man. And now it's become his burden when it comes for ships to come over. Why? Because he juggling his life with who? A Taurus person as an institution. Now they're trying to hold up people's properties. Maybe look at King of Pentacles. Maybe the pre-Emperor. Look at this secret when it comes to love. Heartbroken. What can I say? I don't know what to say. When you contact him, I'm not chasing no one. You blocked me. Once I do, no. Let Genevieve chase you, man. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. You want your karmic to chase you? Go on then. What must I do? Oh, you both should have a conversation. Oh, now man can't talk. Oh my gosh, heartbroken. Leo, discovered now. Discovery, heartbroken about this painful ending. With the devil, let me tell you, the devil, man, he went to do a project. This fire sign person, fire, went over to fire in another pan with the devil. And now he thought, calmer waters now. Let me go away from a Gemini person. There's difficulties over there. Oh, right. Where did he go? Into conflict. That's where he went. That's where he went. Or he's moving away from the devil to calmer waters and he knows he's come to a conflict. Oh, yeah, he is. Because he's looking. He said, yeah, that's the truth. I tell you, don't come through me, He said, yeah, but you're my sweetheart. You give me fulfillment. Sorry about painful ending, about these messages that came to a conflict. I've been thinking. I've got a different perspective about our legacy. You've been the Empress. King of Cups bring out difficulties.